Hello and welcome, my beautiful Scorpion minds, beautiful souls out there. Welcome to another weird weekly update or gratitude journal or whatever you want to call this. This is a place where I just basically talk about what has happened this week. If you are new to my channel, my name is Tanya, aka Scorpion Mind. It's also written somewhere here, but you can't see it because I've got too many plants. This is also a new shelf, so this is one thing I am grateful for this week. If you remember in the videos before, I just had this table that was standing here with like all the plants on top, which I also liked, but now it just looks a little bit neater, so I'm very happy about that. Another thing I'm very grateful for is that I got myself a bunch of secondhand clothes. Well, not a bunch, but like 4 pieces. I forgot one of my favorite sweaters in London, so now Mariana has it. And she actually said that she really likes it before, and we've taken pictures with it. So I'm not mad about it. It's really just a piece of clothing. But then I was like, oh, I want to get myself another shirt, a black shirt, so I got myself this one. I know it's not completely black, but I like it, and it's like half crop, so it's like that, and I love it. So I think this one is gonna become my new favorite shirt, so be prepared to see it a lot. But I also got myself a t-shirt, another pullover because it's getting really cold these days, and I got myself a t-shirt dress. I really wanted one already since the start of this year, so now I saw it. Also secondhand. I love to buy secondhand. Maybe I should do a secondhand challenge soon on this channel. If you would like to see that, let me know. But yeah, I am really happy about that too. I'm very excited. Another thing I'm really excited about is, again, my coaching. I got a new client. I started already working with her. It's just so much fun, and it's so much fun to like pass on the things that I've learned to make an impact in other people's lives. And after every call, it's just like this eye-opening experience for my coachees. And it just gives me so much as well. I just love it so much. I'm so grateful for that coming into my life. Yesterday I also talked with a friend about it, like what was the most like life-changing event in your life, and that was definitely the last thing that happened that completely changed my life. And also like me taking a decision to become self-employed again, but that like it's because I made a decision to go ahead with this coaching, to now that everything is just working out. And also this week it was so crazy, but I saw so many alignments happening ever since I spent time in London with Mary and Axel, because they are really, or at least Mariana is really paying attention to these universal signs, angel numbers and stuff like that, like 1111 or 1010 or anything like that. This week I've seen so many all the time. Sometimes it was even so crazy that I just walked into the bathroom, tapped my phone because it was just lying there, and it was 11:11. Like I was coming home from a walk with Kiwi or something like that, and I just tapped in that second, and I was like, damn, this is so cool. You can think of it whatever you want to, but I just feel like sometimes it gives me that thing of like, you're on the right path, or at least I want to see it that way. So I really like it. And also 2 other things. Yesterday I was thinking about a corner in my room which is not really well used, but I also don't really know how I could use it differently right now. So I was thinking maybe I could put a shelf there, but then also it doesn't really make too much sense. And then I stepped into the hall to go out with Kiwi, and there was a shelf standing there, as people sometimes do here in Berlin, of like, oh, just take it, I don't want it anymore, it's free. So it was standing there. I did not take it because, as I said, I don't really see the use of it right now, but I thought of it and it was there. And also, you think of it whatever you want, but it just was a fun little moment. And another fun little moment, relating to business, which also seems to be a crazy alignment right here, because I'm still working with the brand right now. I'm doing a little bit of influencer marketing there, and I was thinking about like, is it really what I want to do? Like, it's fun, don't get me wrong, I really like it, but then also it consumes time. So I was like, do I want to invest that time there, or should I take that time and invest more in my business, in my coaching business, for example, and like get better there, or my Instagram, or my YouTube, like whatever it is. So I was kind of thinking of it, and then I was like, yeah, maybe I would love to just let go of that, have one less thing to worry about, because of course I want to do my job well. So I really want to give 100%, but sometimes my focus is just somewhere else, you know, that I'm thinking of like a coaching client or something like that. So I was kind of like, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, maybe let's wait another couple weeks, couple months to see how it's really going. And then this week I had a call with one of my supervisors, and they actually said, like, it was more like a really open conversation, which I love about this company, that they're just really open about everything. So I felt so at home and also so worshipped in every single aspect there, that we just had this really open 30-minute call of like her saying what she sees in the position, like not in regards to me, but just what they're looking for. And the point was also that they were looking for somebody who is able to invest like 10 or 20 or 30 hours a week into that, which I completely understand, which I completely get, because it's just like the thing that makes sense. So we were just talking about how I just cannot invest more time as I'm doing right now. So we kind of decided that I'm gonna go forward until they found someone new. So we kind of had this same understanding of the future. So also here, this was kind of like the alignment. It was on my mind of like, I'm not really sure if I want to do this in the future or not. And then we just like talked about it, and it just came. It was easy. I love this so much. And yeah, I just feel like I really changed my state here in order to just accept things more, and just accept the things that come to me that I really like, and also have this no bullshit approach of like, I'm not gonna let anything stand in the way of how I want to live my life. And it feels so amazing. It feels so amazing to step into that power and be like, hey, you know what? This is my life, and I can actually design it the way I want it, and let people into my life that I really, really, really like. And this is also starting to happening. I mean, it's already started happening 2 years ago, where I already changed my mind about a lot of things. But now also, there's some people that I'm getting to know that I already used to know 2 years ago or a year ago, something like that. But where I was like, I'm not really sure about it. But now I get to know them, and I'm like, damn. I connect with them so much on like such a deeper level, even more than before. Even when I met Mariana in Bali, we were friends, we connected, but now in London it was just even more, and I love this so much. And that also happened this week, already last week, with the person that I also met. And another one that I was supposed to meet today, she was gonna come to pole dance here. Also a person I would probably never have talked to 2 or 3 years ago. But now my approach to life just kind of like shifted, and I'm so happy about it, because these are amazing people. It was more not my unhappiness, but my insecurity speaking of like, what do these people want from me? What can I give people? Like, nobody wants to learn anything from me, but actually, if you're true to yourself and if you're honest with yourself, you already went through so much, and you learn already so much, and you can always give something to people. And I'm really starting to step into my full power and trusting myself. It's always a process, of course, but when I think back how it was 2 years ago and looking at myself now, I'm like, I'm very proud and I'm very happy where I am right now. And this comes from a place of like complete joy from my inside heart, just wanting to spread more and more radiant energy. And I actually love to give. I love to give my energy. I love it. I get energy from that too, which is also completely new to me, but I love it. Also, another thing, it's not completely in dry sheets yet, but also something that I heard from Charlie Rocket's podcast on Logan Paul's channel, or his podcast, that he sometimes pretends that things will happen and then they will actually happen when he really feels it, you know? And that we also learned, like, oh, don't jinx it, like, don't talk prior to something happening and stuff like that. But actually, if you talk about things more and more and more, you make it more prone and more able for these things to come into your life. So I'm just going to talk about it now. I've been talking with the Paul studio here in Berlin, and they are looking for a Paul teacher. So I said yes. And this was also a thing with the other job where I did the influencer marketing. Of like, I don't know if I can teach Paul because I still do this influencer marketing, because it's just time and my time is also limited. So yeah, now that that one is almost gone, I am more ready to start teaching Paul. And it feels so amazing. It feels so good. I'm gonna give you all the updates once I know everything, but I'm just really excited about it. And also here, if it doesn't happen now, it's gonna happen in the future. Alright, I think that's enough for today. Thank you so much for listening. I would love to know what you've been going through this week, if there were some alignments in your life, something that you liked, something that you did not like but that you could learn from, and then also something that you're grateful for today. Please make sure to share that in the comments below. I would love to read it. And yeah, remember, the more you share what you want, the more prone you make it to enter in your life. Okay? So write down below what you want to attract in your life. Now, that being said, thank you so much for being here, for supporting me, and I cannot wait to talk to you again next week. Thank you so much, and yeah, lots of love and lots of energy to you guys.